Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your read. Let's take a look and see what energies want to come through for you during this time, okay? Hope all is well, guys, and let's take a look. This will be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as your North Node. Placements, all the placements for Sagittarius in those areas, okay? So we're going to start with what Spirit's biggest message is for you at this time. Then we'll get into career, money, finance, and love, okay? So let's dive in. What is going on for Sagittarius? All right, guys, let's take a look. What do we have? Okay, let's take a look. What is going on? I had to clear my throat a little bit, guys. Okay, what is going on for Sagittarius? What do we have going on for Sagittarius? Let's take a look. Let's see. What do we have? We've got the Seven of Cups. We've got the Queen of Pentacles coming through. The Ace of Cups. Interesting. I got a tickle in my throat too. I don't know why. Maybe there's a communication that needs to be said or something needs to be talked about. Something, I don't know, but we're going to figure it out. Okay, bottom of the deck. Letting go of burdens and responsibilities. And this could be you intuitively knowing what that is. With the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or it could be dealing with someone like that. It could be that intuitively you know what it is that you need to do. And then this is about taking the action to do it with the Magician energy. I got to tell you, this Magician has been coming out a lot for collective, the reads that I've been doing. But this is getting rest and recuperation in terms of taking the action. So I think that you intuitively know what to do once you get that rest. It kind of gives you that clarity that you need in terms of moving towards what's going to bring you balance for the situation. So very powerful, guys. What Spirit wants you to know is that it's time to let go of the burden of something that you've been carrying. Now, we're going to take a look and see what that might be. For some of you, let's just pull a shadow card and see what that might be in terms of what is it that the burden you're carrying with this Ten of Wands. Whatever it is, it's come to an end, okay? Which is really good, and it's going to be different for every Sagittarian out there, okay? But if we pull a shadow card on this, what is it that we get? Okay, seek to feel what others are feeling, express empathy to others to overcome this. So it's something about self-absorbed or defensiveness. Hear other people's perspectives and shift your focus to them. It's not always about you. Wow, this is about really shifting to others. I don't know if this is the case, guys. Have you been really kind of focused on yourself lately and now it's about you kind of balancing things out? And interesting, that may not be for everyone, but this is what I get that's coming through, okay? Maybe having to do with, the mass, the politics, and kind of holding on things for yourself. This is about sharing and taking a step by step and moving into a different direction. Some sort of past conditioning has maybe led through that, but I think it's going to lead you to greater success. And so this is why, because I get success coming through here. Overcoming past conditioning is that you being able to move forward and seeking balance and letting go burdens that aren't yours to carry, but also intuitively knowing that to get the clarity that you need is to get some sort of rest, and it's going to help you. How interesting is that coming through here? Wow. I do get illusion and fantasy over where to place your energy, effort, and time. And this is about being practical in terms of your emotional awakening. So you've had some sort of emotional awakening and brought in some sort of balance. You've kind of come into reunion with yourself in some sort of way. Note your comments below, guys. What does kind of coming into communion with yourself mean? And is that something that you've experienced most recently? Because I get new inspiration coming through and expressing that, okay? You're expressing new emotions that you feel really confident about doing so. Maybe you kind of bloomed in some sort of way on an emotional aspect, okay? What is this? Tell me a little bit more of this emotional awakening with this Ace of Cups coming through. You've forgiven. It's forgiveness of communication to oneself. And I'm going to read these all straight up because they're kind of like oracles. This is using music and to communicate love, an emotional awakening, and using music to overcome obstacles to help you focus on this birthing of new love. You have like this newfound love of this new way you communicate, guys, love. And I think this is why that it's kind of less self-centered and more kind of like collectively kind of involved. And because, you know, for some of you, because this is communication and birthing something new in the communication, and this is all about, you know, kind of going through some sort of new way of your emotions, because you've opened up emotionally, and you're expressing this. This is the Knight of Cups. This is expression and new inspiration surrounding that brings in some sort of balance. Give me a little bit more on this Knight of Cups coming through. Yeah, you've healed. You've healed. And this is all that blue. That's the throat chakra. So guys, I feel that you've gone through some sort of healing, and you're just much more, look at, there's the success. Remember when I talked about success, like you've overcome some sort of conditioning, and you're taking steps to let go of the burdens of the past. You've gone through healing to bring in balance, and it brought in new inspiration for yourself here, okay? It's like you're no longer fighting against the current. You now are participating with the collective, and now are moving forward, okay? Interesting. Very interesting. What else do you need to know, okay? You're moving forward in love, and your communication of love is very key. It's kind of like your communication of love has got to be expressed, okay? Whether it's what you do or in how you move forward, it's teaching and learning, having compassion towards yourself and others, coming to fruition, teaching and learning. Wow, this is all about coming together. Like the 57 card, it reduces to a 12, then reduces to a 3. This is communication and the synchronicities of that as it pertains to your emotions. Interesting, guys. This is what I am getting. Huh. What is there? I'm going to pull an oracle on this just real quick. I'm going to pull an oracle to see what comes out for you here. Focus. Like this is like the focus and the clarity that is coming through after obstacles, like seeing the light. You're getting crystals of focus that are coming through, crystal clear about creation of your dream, crystal clear of creation, of how to create your dream, and you are emerging into that. The dragonfly, you know, you're emerging into that, like with new fire and passion. That's this Ace of Rods coming through, getting the focus and clarity that you need. And I think it's through a lot of rest and rejuvenation. It's like, you know, the emotional awakening has allowed you to create, and now you're emerging with, you know, and this is birthing success with the 6 card, merging success. You're getting crystal clarity about the dream and how you want to create it. And it's emerging right now. And it involves the collective. This is Spirit's message coming through, and you're manifesting this, and you've got all the tools necessary. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's coming through in career, money, finance. Let's see if any of this has to go, you know, it comes into play. Okay. And let's use a different deck for this as well to see what comes through. So what comes through in career, money, and finance that is important for you? Career, money, and finance for Sagittarius. Now, you could be dealing with music or in the music industry as well, but it's important in some sort of way. Okay, note your comments below, guys. All right, what is career, money, and finance for Sagittarius that's coming through? Knight of Wands, you're passionately moving towards something. 8 of Cups, All right. And 8 of Swords. Wow. 3 of Swords. And the Hermit card. Virgo energy coming through. And the Lovers. You're no longer stuck. You're making a choice of no longer being stuck in a situation. And you're taking the lead of a situation to manifest what you want. Here we go again. Look at the Wheel of Fortune comes through and the Magician comes through. It's like you're making a choice in love, or you're making a choice in something that you love, all right? And you are having authority over manifesting what you want to create this. I mean, you could see the King of Pentacles. This is being that boss figure looking right at it to manifest what you want. Here we go again with the Magician card coming through, okay? The King of Pentacles is manifesting that. And you've got a changing of the guard of energy. This is the perfect timing for luck and destiny coming through. Luck and destiny plays a role in this. So I feel that you're moving forward because you see the bigger picture, and you're passionately moving forward and overcoming any sort of loss, maybe perhaps in a job or in a situation, but you're not stuck. You're not stuck, and it could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But what is this 3 of Swords that you're passionately moving forward, overcoming a loss? You're overcoming any sort of deceit in a situation about a Page of Swords. And you already know it. You see that in the rearview mirror. So it's kind of like there could have been a deceit in a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, or that's in your chart, but you see that. And this is being that visionary entrepreneur to see the bigger picture and making a better choice. So knowing that, then what? Yeah, you're focused on your stability and security. It had to do about money. And it had to do about socially, celebrations, unions, and carrying and letting go of the burden of carrying something. So interesting. And what's the Spirit's message for you in terms of career, money, and finance? What really wants to come through regarding this? Any career, money, finance messages? But you're letting go of the burdens of you having to, you're focused on your stability. You're making a better choice. You're saving your pennies. There could have been some sort of theft around a situation. But this is basically saying is that moving forward, there's hidden potential in the unknown. You're saving your pennies. You're finding money. There could have been theft in money. Note your comments, guys, below. Okay? But this is maybe there was a bad investment, and now you are focusing in on a job that's ending and you're moving forward. Some of you are taking on a night shift, okay? But you're developing a wiser strategy in terms of money, okay? You're thinking it through. There's that visionary thinking it through. Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, that's you. About your pentacles, all right? And you're developing a better money strategy. This is a long game, okay? And you've got the new energy behind it to manifest it to come through. And what else? Yeah, you're taking action. You're manifesting. You're on a hustle right now, guys. Now, this could be a high rank. This could be you having greater visibility in management. And so you could be moving up the ranks there. And for some of you, it has to do with athletics. But it's about making a mature investment. Some of you are focusing in on retirement of some sort as well. Interesting. What else? What's going to bring in greater success for you in money and finance? Thinking about your opportunities, because you've got a lot of them, and having new inspiration about that, and about a new opportunity, and knowing that you've closed one chapter, successful completion with the World card, and now you've got a choice. You're choosing a new path, guys. This is about making progress already. Some of you are already making progress on a situation. So I feel that you are already moving forward you're moving forward, and you maybe experienced a rough patch, and you're reinventing yourself in some sort of way. Okay. So now it is about, maybe you're being a counselor, a guide, but you're having a job that you love, and this is about making progress to earn that extra money here, okay? It's just the beginning. It's budding already, okay? So that's what I get that's coming through, guys, okay? So do keep that in mind, all right? This is about being inspired to move forward towards something better, bigger, and more in alignment with you, okay? Now, what comes through in love that's going to be key with a different deck? Let's take a look. What do we have for Sagittarius in your love life? The biggest message that wants to come through, okay? And this could be doing what you love too, but the Three of Cups, the Empress energy, you know what it is for you. If love life is not something that you're focused in on and it's your coin, this could be doing something you love as well. Or this could be romantic love or familial love. It doesn't have to be that way, but I do get you're focused on something's coming to fruition. The Nine of Cups. You see the bigger picture to bring something into fruition right now, guys, in love, okay? This is celebration, coming together, a reunion. This could be focusing in on that right now. It's teamwork and collaboration and shared goals. This is not doing it alone to birth something new. And you're stopping for a moment, but you're transforming. You're birthing something new of the past, and a new message comes in on how to bring in harvest before you move forward on this Seven of Pentacles. You're looking at your harvest, and then there's a message that comes through. What is this message about your harvest that comes through? It's about your stability. And this is holding ground and overcoming competition. And you're balancing something out, okay? And you're making a decision to balance something out. And this is about you're having a new surge of inspiration surrounding it, judgment. You're making a decision. You're making a decision in love to balance something out. There's an offer, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but you're moving on from the past because this is a past memory and this is birthing something new. So I feel that you're birthing something new towards long-term, that comes to fruition. You've transformed in some sort of way. Wow, what is this Death, Scorpionic energy? From a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And you're using your intuition as you move forward to balance something out. This is all about making decisions to balance out your emotions in love. And again, you achieve that balance because you got the Nine of Cups. This is being satisfied for whatever it is you're at right now, guys. You're feeling satisfied with where you're at. Whatever situation that you're in, whether you're coupled or not. Now, the person that you're thinking of right now, this is about, they've gone through some sort of tower moment regarding a partnership, and this is about them taking the lead to move forward more optimistically, and they're getting the rest that they need right now. And this is about so they could persevere. And I feel that they are focused on a brand new beginning. What do you need to know about this person that you're thinking of? Okay, what you need to know is give your relationship a chance, is what I get. Work on your partnership. That there could be a next level in a connection. It could go to the next level because it's about love light is ascending to a higher level commitment. It could be about this person wanting to work on a partnership, but they weren't ready before and now they are. And it could be a honeymoon. And look at the bottom of the deck. My gosh, Four of Wands. Happy home, harmony, and marriage. This is all like love. This all leads to that. So the person that you're thinking of, the other person is focused in on going to that next level and wanting that, some sort of change, all right? This is about taking action and moving forward with the Chariot energy. Moving forward on faith. This person wants to move forward on faith. This is what I'm getting. Wow. What do you need to be aware of? This situation is calling for you to have faith. Ooh, and you deserve love and that you are lovable, and not to forget that. I think you know that with the Nine of Cups coming through and the Empress energy coming through as well, Sag. It's like this is just saying be careful of any sort of codependency. Make sure that you're not operating in that, and what's going to help you within that process in terms of that. If you've had issues with that, guys, let's just take a look at what comes through. Surrender to divine timing. Just remember that sometimes that divine timing differs from your ego's timing. And if something isn't manifesting fast enough in love, maybe according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. You won't miss, because you won't miss what's for you here, is what this is basically saying. So Spirit wants you to trust the situation. Look at trust. Okay, it's I know it's not easy, guys, but you have to surrender to the silence, quiet meditation, contemplation. Let go and enter the stillness within you. Silence can heal and replenish you, is what this talks about. Okay, so yeah, don't try to force anything. It's the secret is to center yourself and regroup and approach the situation a lot more calmly. Right? That's what's coming through. So, all right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you're looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. And until next time, namaste.